It's delicious. Okay, so I made pad see ew today. And if you want to see how I made it, come, let me show you. Okay, so I've washed 2 chicken breasts. You can use whatever meat you want. I've used shrimp before. You can use beef if you want. I'm just using chicken because my family really likes chicken. And we're just going to slice it in half, both both chicken breasts. And then I like to slice them kind of like on a diagonal side like this. And I'm going to be slicing them very thinly, just like this. So they're kind of like long and thin, but like this size. Okay, I had to go put some music on because it was just feeling a little bit too quiet here for me. And I'm always dancing and I can't be doing this in the quiet. Anyway, you added a little bit of baking soda. So I'm going to do that. I'd say probably like a teaspoon. And we're just going to mix that in there like that. This has to sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes. You coat that nicely. It's going to be almost like slippery, slidey, but you're going to see how it expands and it makes a world of difference. You don't want it to be like rubbery. You want it to be like nice and soft, right? So there, it's all done. Okay, so now we're going to put some seasoning on the chicken. I tell you, sorry. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. One, two. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. This is a little bit thicker. One, two. 2 teaspoons of the light soy sauce. Soy sauce. We're also going to add 2 teaspoons of vinegar. 2 teaspoons of sugar. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of water. Okay, so the 2 tablespoons of water is added. Now I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to use my hands because I like that. I just find it easier to mix things with your hand. You mix it however you want. And for anyone that's worried, these are food safe gloves. Had a couple people complain. I wear gloves, I don't wear gloves. I can't win. Anyway, I'm just going to mix this up and let that sit there for a bit. You'll see it foaming up a little bit because of the baking soda. See? Kind of foams up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, we're just going to let this sit here and marinate a bit. I tell you, okay. I just do it like this. Nothing fancy. Now we're going to prepare. I'm going to be adding. You're supposed to be adding Chinese broccoli. I don't have any, but I really like bok choy, like baby bok choy. So I'm going to be adding that. But you can add the broccoli if you want. If you want to add this, you can. Just going to give you a halfway point check. See how it's like softened up a bit already? It's not stiff and dry anymore, so it's absorbing all of the liquids. That's what we want. So I like to kind of do this and separate them a little bit. Let it sit in the water. Just like that. And then we're going to keep going. I'm going to add probably maybe like 3 baby bok choys in there. But I'm going to be washing these properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them all apart. I'll probably just cut it first. So I'm just going to cut this off here at the end. That's actually like a little flower. It's cute. Anyway, I'm going to separate that like this. Separate them all like individually like this. And then I'm going to wash them like that. Maybe I'll just no, I'll cut them in half. Some of the bigger ones anyway. Long live Soca. Play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. Sorry. Oh God. Okay. So I use lemon juice and water. And I'm just going to wash it. This is like really good music. The Juves that we always go to, Kelly and I, is the jab jab one. There's always like two different ones. There's like a colors and like a jab jab. We always go to the jab jab because it's always music like this. It's a good vibe. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse this off and then we're gonna do the sauce for the noodles. Drained and washed. And also, if you're not familiar with jab jab, that originates from Grenada. Some really, really nice, fun people. Very kind. Just a great vibe. Anyways, I'm going to put this aside. We're going to grab 2 garlic cloves and we're going to be putting it in a bowl because we're going to be making the sauce now for the noodles or like the meal itself. 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of the light soy sauce, and then 1 teaspoon of the sugar. Grab the water, mix that all up, and then we'll set that to the side. I'm going to add some sesame oil. You can see my my socks and my jammies. Okay, we're gonna add that. Okay, so now we're going to fry up the chicken. Okay, so I'm just going to fry that up now. Maybe you can't tell right now already, but like the way that the chicken looks, it's going to be so tender because we did that one little step. So it's pretty important to do that step. I mean, you don't have to if you want rubbery chicken, but it's really good to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to add the baby bok choy with the chicken and cook that up a little bit. My stove at like a 6, so like medium high. I'm going to let that cook a little bit. Okay, so we don't want the bok choy to be cooking too much because we don't want it to be like soggy in the meal. So we're gonna push this over to the side because we're gonna crack 2 large eggs in here and cook it here in this little area. Just crack it right in there. Put it up a little bit higher now, probably like an 8. We're just gonna mix it up. I know it's brown. Stay with me here. I like to try to keep it to the side. Like I do want to put it as little as possible, but I do want to have still some of the seasoning in there. So you'll see how some of the liquid is drying up, so that's good. The eggs are pretty much done. See, they're kind of like stiffer, which is what we're looking for. And then we're going to add these together and put it in a bowl. Just gonna go like this. Then we're going to add it to this bowl here. Like that. One big family, togetherness. See, love and unity. Okay, we're going to have this fairly high. We're going to add some more oil again. So I've strained my noodles. They're ready to go. And we're going to start cooking now. And then we're going to add that second set of sauce that we made. So as we're cooking it quickly. It's starting to soften and really cook. I'm just kind of frying it to give it some flavor of that sesame oil. Now we're going to add that sauce that we made earlier, and we're just going to cook it with that. And we're also going to mix it up. Like this, like I said, and you have to continually stir it because if you don't, it'll start sticking. Because now it is like cooked pretty much. It doesn't take long. So then once that's done, we add this back again. This is a super quick meal for a weekday, especially. Make something really quick. We haven't eaten this in a long time. We really like it. So mix that all up. Oh, it smells so nice. Like that. That's how quick it is. Yeah. Turn it off because I don't want it to burn. But look, I'm gonna show you. I'll just show you. I'll bring it so it doesn't like fall. But like, look, it's all done. Super quick, super delicious. If you try it, you let me know how it goes. You know the first bite's always for you.